Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Milton here to do a movie review. This time I'm reviewing the highly anticipated Star Wars film, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. This was released obviously in 2016, it just came out this weekend. It's directed by Gareth Edwards. It stars Felicity Jones, Diego Luna, Ben Mendelsohn, Alan Tudyk, Jiang, Riz Ahmed, Forrest Whitaker, and Donnie. I'm going to start out with just my positives about the film. I'd say right now this movie was awesome. This movie was awesome. And before I let you know, there's spoilers in this movie, in this review, so please forgive me if I spoil something you don't want to spoil. It's going to happen. I have to say it. So, the positive is the story. The story is well done. The story is great. I like to see how they fleshed out the rebellion. You got to see their motivations. You got to see the Empire's motivations. And the good thing about how you get to see both sides, you get to see why the Empire do what they do. You get to see why the rebellion do what they do. And I love how Gareth Edwards depicted the rebellion because, as children, when we first saw Episode 4, we're seeing, the rebellion are good guys. They're great people. They're hidey-ho, yum, yay. Not in this movie because it's a war film. We know war turns people and makes them do things they probably don't want to do that they normally would do. But the rebellion, the people, they do some grimy shit. Like these are supposed to be the good guys. I mean, they're killing left and right. They're making judgment calls in the field. Like, it's crazy. And I love how this film is truly a war film and how, Gareth Edwards does a good job at fleshing the rebellion out and saying, hey, these people aren't perfect. They're just like you and I if they're caught in this position. I thought it was awesome. At one point throughout the film, Diego Luna's character, who was Cassian Andor, he tells Jen Erso, who's played by Felicity Jones, he's like, listen, I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. I was in this fight against the Empire since I was 6. So him being a 6-year-old to, I'm sure, about, a 20-some, 30-year-old character, he's probably done some shit he's probably not proud of. But he had to do what he had to do. So I love how they made the rebellion not perfect people. I love the Empire, how they represent the Empire. It was awesome. Look, I've always rooted for the bad guys. I'll be real, I kind of want the Empire to win half the time, but I'm cool with how it played out. But again, you get to see how the Empire is just fucking badass. This is the height of the Empire in this movie. The height. They are taking over planets, taking over cities. They got Star Destroyers hovering over cities. It's sick, dude. It's sick. So, another positive, the characters. Like I said, I love all the characters. But all the characters, I'm not going to talk about every single one of them. There's so much about to do that. The ones that stood out to me were Ben Mendelsohn, who played Director Krennic. I love he did a great job. He wasn't too over the top. I saw some reviews where they said he was over the top. I didn't think so. I thought he did it perfectly. I thought Jen Erso did a great job being the lead character. And it wasn't even her movie. That's the thing. The advertisement made it sound like it was going to be her movie. It wasn't. But she did a great job playing Jen Erso. I loved Cassian Andor, who played by Diego Luna. I love K2SO. K2SO is a great droid. There's going to be a lot of K2SO droids going to be sold after this movie. He's voiced by, motion captured by Alan Tudyk. Very funny. Loved it. My favorite character, though, my favorite two characters are two original trilogy characters, and that is Grand Moff effing Tarkin and Darth effing Vader. Yeah, they're in this film. Tarkin gets a lot of screen time, and it was crazy about him. People who've seen the original trilogy know that Peter Cushing, who plays that character, died in like 1994 or something like that. It's been over 20 years since he's been dead, and they brought him back in 2016. The technology was off the hook. I honestly, when I saw his face, I was like, oh my god, they brought him back. No, let's be real. I said, oh shit. Damn, they brought him back? It's off the hook, son. And I love every scene. He had a lot of screen time. He had more screen time in this movie than he did in Episode 4. Great. I love Darth Vader. Darth Vader's in the movie for what? Maybe 3 scenes? About a total of maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10. I'm stretching 10 there. But when he's in the film, he makes a point. Like, the first time you get to see him, he's in this Bastard tank where he has none of his armor on, right? And, they go to this planet, which I thought was Mustafar. I don't think it was. They never showed it on the screen. But you see Krennic going to his planet to go talk to Darth Vader. And you see, like, this big, white, glowing, like, tank. And this guy in his hood's like, Master, Director Krennic like to have an audience with you, sir. And all of a sudden, you get to see, like, this liquid flush down. You get to see, like, this dude with, like, burns and shit on him. I'm like, what? Turns out it's Darth Vader. But you don't get to see him burn all the way. You get to see the top of his head. But you get to see the liquid trying to heal himself get flushed out. It was cool, dude. And you get to see him walk down a ramp. He talks. And James Earl Jones does his voice. You can definitely tell this Darth Vader is a badass. He's more like Frankenstein, a.k.a. or slash Michael Myers in his film. He's a badass. Again, like I said, I loved all those characters. They were all great characters. You get to see Easter eggs. The cool thing about this movie, a lot of Easter eggs. Mon Mothma's in it. You got to see Princess Leia at the end. You get to see her father, Bail Organa. You get to see the guy from episode 4 who goes up to Luke. He's like, "You better watch yourself, buddy. I'm wanted in 4 systems. Dude with the fucked up pig nose. He's in it. That's really cool. Get to see some blue milk, whatever's in it. But no, this movie got a lot of Easter eggs from episode 4 and original trilogy stuff. Dope. And they do mention Obi-Wan Kenobi, kind of, because Mom Moff says, "How about your friend in the desert, the Jedi?" He's like, "Oh, he's still in hiding, but maybe he could help." And it was cool that you get to see Bail Organa going to go get Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ben Kenobi. That was awesome. So, another positive, like I said, just how they tied the movie in. The visuals are awesome. The technology was dope. I love the space battles, dude. The space battles were off the chain. Off the chain. The battles in general was dope. I love how I can't say nothing great about this movie. It's always good, right? But no movie's perfect. So there's some negative I had. Couple negatives that I had are probably nitpicky. I have to agree with my boy Christian Harloff over at Collider and Smotion Up. The score wasn't all that. The score didn't really gravitate towards me. It didn't like, oh man, I'm really into this scene. Like, I liked the movie. The music didn't grab me. And I like Star Wars music tends to like bring me in. And I'll be honest with you, I felt the same way about the Force Awakens soundtrack. It wasn't that great. And that was John Williams. Michael Giacchino, who is supposed to be the heir apparent to John Williams for Star Wars movies, he was just brought in like a month ago. So I can understand why the music wasn't the greatest, but it was like, dude, it sounded more like Star Trek. And I like the Star Trek movies, but I was like, this wasn't. There's probably one song I liked in the movie. I was like, okay, that's a good Star Wars song. Imperial theme was thrown in there sometimes. The Force theme was in there once in a while, but it didn't really stand out to me. So, I mean, I might listen to it just to get the feel for it again, but whatever. Another negative, probably nitpicky, the spoiler alert, Princess Leia is at the end of the film. You get to see it real quick. The technology they used for her to make her look young, she looked kind of fake. I mean, she still looked good, but you definitely tell it wasn't like Leia. The Tarkin guy, Tarkin looked real. Leia was kind of like, you can probably tell it was more CGI-ish, but it's nitpicky. And probably my next nitpicky thing, and this is a nitpicky in a good way. Darth Vader's scene at the end of the movie where he does what he does, he's mowing down fucking rebels, dude. It's tits. Just tits, dude. Just force choking mofos, cutting mofos up, doing his thing. I want to see more of that Darth Vader in episode 4. Oh my god, it'd have been over if he was in. And this is nitpicky. It's not even a criticism. I just wish I would get to see more of him. But yeah, overall, that's my thoughts about the film. I like this film. It's a go see this mofo. Just go see it. Trust me. This is probably my top 3 Star Wars film, and it's. Again, Empire's number 1 for me. This may be number 2, and it'd be episode 3. And then Return of the Jedi before. This movie is well worth it. Go see this. I'm gonna go see it probably next week again. But it's tits. Go see it. It's off the hook. Like, I can't see nothing else about it. Gareth Edwards, you did a good job. Lucasfilm, y'all killed it again. This is way better than The Force Awakens. I'm sorry, JJ, you the man, but this is way better. Way better because it was fresh. It's a story we know about. We never saw it. It was fresh. It tied in well. It tied in some prequel stuff too, which was cool. I like that. I am a prequel fan, so go see this mofo. It's off the chain. Leave a comment down below. Give a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Like I always say, comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.
Shout it what it is. What up? Hey, shout it what it is. What up? Hey, shout it what it is. Little buddy, what you want? Some violent shit.